Well, you got to start looking local for money, man. It's going crazy out there. It's like a shell game. Look under here. No, it's no grand here. Look under here. No, no grand here. And they move it around. Oh no, it's over here now. Yeah. And what's going on now is that the local governments and state governments, so many of them have too much money. You hear that? Last year they were broke. Like here, where I live in Washington, D.C., they just came out with a report. Here's the mayor comes out with a fair shot budget proposal. Man, there is so much, and they have a surplus. They have too much money, and part of it is from all the money they got even last year to spend, and they haven't spent it yet. That's right. You got to keep up on this, and the way to do it is go to your here. You search for no, you don't want to visit. You search for, get on the mailing list or the newsletter from your city, mayor, from your state governor's office. They brag about how they're doing. See, so you want to get on their email list or whatever. So you just put like email, government, their browser pitches out. Like, no, I got that here. So, oh yeah, here, mayor browser mailing list. So that's the mayor of my city. So you can go down and you see here, click here to get on the mailing list. Okay, that's what you want to do, because here's the kind of stuff they're giving out, in Washington, D.C. Okay, they're giving out cash assistance, actually savings money and non-savings money, people who need extra cash. So this is stimulus checks, but this is at your city and state. And it's not yet. So that's why you want to get on the mailing list to know when it happens. So in the next couple of months, see, this is money they've been sitting on for months and months and months, and finally coming out. So everybody forgets about it. Nobody's going to apply. Oh, I'm not going to look here anymore. I'm waiting for the IRS to do something, waiting for the White House to do something. On the White House, start looking locally. Listen, I mean, not only $1,700 in cash, and this is people in Washington, free smartphones and free laptops, free sobering centers. Man, you go out of I never knew there was such a thing. Affordable housing for low income. So there's the budget's going to happen. You're looking for a home or whatever. Hey, well, where is this money going that you could use? Here's the interesting alternative policing. What they're doing in Washington, D.C. is if you get a 911 call for mental health or traffic or parking, they're not sending out a guy with a gun or a woman with a gun. No more guns for those kind of calls. They're sending out a healthcare worker or a transportation worker. You don't need a gun to solve a parking problem. So we're getting a little smarter, and it's happening faster at the local level. So that's why you have to keep up on what's going there, because this is where all your money is going. Paid family weeks, leave, 2 weeks. Now, what we did in district, every business has to kick in money. They have too much money. They have over 400 million extra dollars they haven't paid for businesses to pay businesses to give their employees family leave. So you need 2 weeks with your kid for some reason, or a senior or whatever, to take care of it or whatever. They actually even have it for domestic violence and sexual assault. You could stay home and get paid leave because they got so much darn money there. Or how about this? You couldn't pay your health premium. They got money for that. So you pay the last couple of months of health premium, you come up to snuff on your health premium, and then you don't have to worry. Meal delivery. Well, how about this? Free training for jobs in solar energy. Okay, that's free. That's gonna be a growing business, right? Whatever. And that IDA, individual development accounts. These are banks that give you grants. Well, now DC has up to $7,500 for those. Then also there's rent for utilities and rental. There's grants, lots of money. They're saying they haven't given it out. They still have trouble getting phones, heating bills, housing, everything like that. See, that's local, man. You're waiting for the good fairy from the White House to do something. Well, check local. And it varies by state. That's why it's hard for me to categorize, and show you everything. What I have to do is show you where to look. How do you find out what's in your state and what's coming? Because if you're finding out 6 months later, the money will be gone. You have to know a couple months ahead of time. So this is how you do it. You go in and here, you put your mayor, your governor, or whatever, and you want to go on their mailing list, okay? And that's how to do it. You click on, put in your email address. You don't have an email address, get a Gmail account. So you be notified, man. You find out about it ahead of time. Don't be the last one in line. You're going to be, it's like living in a big family. If you're last one, if you're not fast enough, you don't get a pork chop. Yes. So make sure there's pork chops for you and get on the list fast. And that's what Let's Go Help is all about. Show you these kinds of things. You have problems or whatever. But you theoretically could do it without me. All this is public information. Start finding out where it is, where you live, so you could keep up on it and be there be first in line. That's the key to this stuff, being first, not last.